What is going on, everybody? A2 Angler back with another video, and today I'd like to say I'm taking out the right setup. A Orvis Clearwater size 3 reel on a 6 weight with the Bass Bug line. Now this line is rated 2 sizes heavier, so I'm fishing a 6 weight, but really it's an 8 weight grain. So what that does for me is I can throw a larger fly, punch it through the air a little better, and get it to land where I want it with the accuracy, hopefully, of a 6 weight instead of the power of an 8 weight. We'll see how that goes. I've got it on I think this is a 40 to 30 to 25 to 20 to 16 pound 8-foot leader that I built. So let's get to it. I just saw a fish rise. Let's go. So the fly of choice is very natural. It's got a little red in it, little bluegill glint to it. This swims really nicely in the water. I really like this, and it's small enough that I can throw it with confidence, and I have a couple of them, so if I lose one in a tree, so be it. Like I said, I'm just getting started with all of this gear. I don't quite fully know what I'm doing yet, but then again, time on the water is king, and we got to get out there and give it a shot. Let's walk out into this beautiful, beautiful Huron River. Pull off some line here, and let's give this a shot of like what this feels like to aim it at something. Wow, that's not half bad at all. We're just gonna strip. I'm gonna go through this whole section of river and just keep casting and keep trying to learn how to do this. I do know from other times out that I do definitely want to be 90 degrees to a spot at least, so that it swims the right way. Look at that cast. That's a decent cast. See if I can get anything off these rocks that I know are over here. It does turn over really nice. You can mend it. And this is a textured bass bug. It's just kind of exactly what you're looking for in this situation. I actually have 2 GoPros today, so I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna get you something, I promise. Still haven't caught a really good one on this 6 weight. I've caught most of my fish on the 8 weight, but I had a misunderstanding of how to use this bass bug line. I thought it was 2 sizes up, so that I had to use an 8 weight to throw it. But you throw it on the 6 weight and just let it overpower. In a sense, you can let it overpower the rod, and that load up is actually supposed to help it. Like, you can throw it a lot better into better areas. So now we can start stalking this river. And the whole idea here is you only need to really target 50 feet of this river, because you're standing in the middle. So the first 50 feet is really heavily weighted, so that you can really punch it through the air and land it in a zone. I'm gonna fish grass edges here. I'm walking through the grass and I'm just aiming over here. We've gotten some rain the past couple days. Oh man, this is casting really nice. Now that I do understand kind of what I'm doing here. What is that? That might be a log. Right, so this wood up here looks really good. Oh man, and you can just cast right down to it with a 6 weight. And it's not as hard on the body. It's not as hard on your arm. And it's right, like, you can't just punch it over there. It does land rather hard, but I don't think that'll be too big a deal. Man, I can really land this thing in there. That is really cool. So I'm just gonna start stalking down this river. I know the walk I want to go on. See if I can get it behind this this wood. Oh man. And if there's any shallow smallmouth over there, they're gonna smack the crap out of this. I really like this fly because there's not much of a water column in a thin river. This seems to really sit right in the middle like a jerkbait would almost. And you can really, like, I'm getting really accurate casts right now. So I was up late last night learning about all this terminology, and also just learning about fly fishing and where you want to throw it and present it. It's much like a kayak, kind of walking down the river. But of course, the stripping, your accuracy is different. That didn't land the softest, but we'll see what happens. And you're just practicing your 10 and 2. That cast looks really nice. Yeah, see, okay. I really understand this cast now on the 6-weight. This river's moving nice and slow for me today. It's actually much higher than it typically is. Just coming over here so I don't spook any of these fish that might be in this run. My goal is a good smallmouth today. It's a deeper water over there too, which I like. It's shallower to my right here, but I can really power this bug in there with the heavier line. Again, that's what it's made to do. All right. In order to get to the next spot, I gotta go up on the bank, so let's get up there. Hopefully there's no snakes. I hate snakes. I don't love walking back here, but I will for the fish. You never know who you're gonna run into back here either. All right, we're on the back end of it now. Look at that. Bunch of tubes from the storm got blown away from somewhere. Huh. They're all tied together. They're someone's tubes, that's for sure. I'm gonna go over here to this inside grass edge. It's nice and shallow right now over here. I don't know if I can get over there today. Oh, I got one. Didn't even know I had them hooked. I got one. It's a good sign. There you go. He's not big, but sometimes that's all you need to get it started is smallmouth when you're not looking. Maybe I gotta change flies here. I changed flies. I haven't had much luck. I caught a pretty small one. But I changed flies, I changed GoPros, gave myself a little bit more time here. The question is how kind of much more do I want to stay in this area or kind of walk back up the river and see what that can find me. I can start to slowly see some of these grass patches. That's the second best cast of the night. And I got one. Let's go. He's in the grass. Let's go. He's not very big, but man, that's awesome. Got a good cast on that one. Better than the last two I've caught. And that's what it's all about, people, is learning, upgrading, getting better each time. Let's go. Okay, now I'm gonna walk up this side of the river here, and I'm just gonna target the inside grass line. here's a rock pile that I know. And over there is an area that I have fished before. Got me. What'd I tell you? Largemouth. Nope, smallmouth. Let's go. There you go. You gotta be brave sometimes. Gotta be brave to catch these fish sometimes. Nice fish. Right from under that tree there. Let's see if there's another one, huh? I don't want to hurt myself here. I just seen one eat topwater up there. So I'll try to sneak up the right side of the river. See what I can get up to here. Just give this a little backhand shot and see what happens. No way. Oh, okay. I was gonna say that would be too lucky. All right, well, I'm gonna call that a day. Pretty good day. Better fish, more adventure. I think my final thoughts on this whole setup here is, you know, this is the Orvis Clearwater, size 3 on a 6 weight. This is a 6 weight bass bug textured line, but it is weighted 2 sizes heavier. I've been throwing that on an 8 weight, and actually I learned that that's the wrong thing to be doing. So definitely, if you get this bass bug, throw it on the line, or throw it on the rod that the box is rated for. So if it's a 6 weight, even though it's weighted like an 8, throw it on your 6. It's going to give you so much more accuracy. Your arm's not going to be worn out by throwing the 8 weight, and it still has a lot of power to get these larger flies into the areas that you need them. And then of course you have to have the right leader, nice stiff leader, fluorocarbon leader, that's going to help turn that fly over. So I've learned a lot in the last couple weeks just trying this out, and I really appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe, make sure you share it. We'll see you later. Peace.